Let's talk about the importance of removing Confederate statues and renaming military bases that were named in honor of Confederate leaders. The Civil War was a dark period in American history where states in the South sought to break away from the United States in order to maintain slavery. These states formed the Confederate States of America and fought a bloody war against the Union in order to maintain the institution of enslaving black people. Despite their defeat, many of their leaders have been celebrated and immortalized through the erection of statues and the naming of military bases. These monuments and names are not simply harmless tributes to the past. They are a constant reminder of the values and beliefs that the Confederacy fought for. The Confederacy was built on the idea that white people are superior to others and had the right to own other human beings. The erection of these monuments and the naming of these bases was done not just to honor individuals, but to perpetuate these values. It is not a coincidence that many of these statues were erected during the Jim Crow era, when segregation and discrimination were enforced by law. It is not a coincidence that many of these bases were also named in the 20th century as the civil rights movement fought to end segregation and discrimination. These monuments and names are not just historical artifacts. They are tools that were used to maintain white supremacy and deny equal rights to black people and people of color in the United States. Removing these monuments and renaming these bases is not erasing history, as some have claimed. It is acknowledging history and choosing to honor the parts of that history that are worthy of honor. It is choosing to recognize the contributions of individuals who fought for their freedom and equality rather than those who fought to preserve slavery and discrimination. It is not just a symbolic act. It is a concrete step towards healing the past wounds and building a more just and equitable future. It sends a message that we as a society value diversity, equality, and inclusion. It shows that we are committed to building a society where all people are treated with respect and dignity. The removal of Confederate statues and renaming of military bases named after Confederate leaders is not just a matter of historical accuracy or political correctness. It is a matter of justice and morality. It is a step towards building a society that values diversity, equality, and inclusion. Thankfully, this is happening. So let's continue to take steps together to make a better, more inclusive, more equal future for everyone.